everybody, and this is Woe111. It's Everny playing some more MLB The Show. Let's see, yeah, my mic is still working excellent. So we do get in the lineup. I could not finish yesterday's game just because I started this extremely late.
It's time for bait.
So I had to go to the train shop yesterday,
so digging in now, TJ Friedl. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Start off with the fastball.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. First pitch on its way. Bryce Turang is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, if you look at a team right now, they're just playing some average baseball. In 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Jonathan India is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah, we're just gonna say he doesn't want that.
Fastball called strike 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
I think it's some more pitches.
New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Chris Oakey. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Because then the hitters have more to think about, which gives you a slightly higher percentage chance of getting
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Gibbons, just 18 years old. He's got a sinker, a slider, a splitter, and a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I mean, yeah,
slider
Double-A, even on better mode, is
there.
ridiculous.
Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
You have to throw a splitter this entire game until now.
Right here. Let's go, baby.
Looped out towards short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Now to the plate, Michael Beltre. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home
right down
run.
the middle.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Jose Garcia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Down and away, ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, get him down, strike him out. Here we go.
Liner towards second. This will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base.
Here we go.
The pitcher, Joshua Gibbons.
Hit hard down the left
Foul
field
ball
line.
down the line.
But this is foul near the seats.
We're going to try to prove ourselves.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hanna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
All right, 0 for 1, but we did make contact, which is always great.
So stepping in, Julio Morales. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, just you and him.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, we got no one.
And it's fouled away.
Fouled off.
The 1-2.
Let's go up the in.
Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That also counts for
there's
average,
nothing
too.
better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
I mean, it's really...
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Like, even a decent pitcher is batting about $1 something.
That's popped up. Out towards short right field.
Got it.
Donahue backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, T.J. Friedl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounder down the line at third. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
Well, not a base hit. So
at the plate now, Bryce Turang. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball.
Do I have box turned on? That's my question. Just so I know to like wait. Yeah, I do.
Ball and a strike. Friedl leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runners on the move for second. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Stepping in, Jonathan India. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
So our offense is
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Schnargus is a beautiful push.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. First offering on its way. Chris Oakey comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch.
Like, our confidence is still really not there yet because we gave that solo shot early. Been the only run support for them so far.
Splitters, 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
We're gonna bounce the splitter.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right
and
there,
the
he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Vizcaino is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Beltre. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. First delivery to him on the way.
The pitcher,
Joshua Gibbons is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
It's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
It's always better if you make contact.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
And that ball is
in
going
there,
to
a
fall
base
in.
hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher
our first
leads off
professional
an
hit,
inning
even though we
with
that
a huge nod.
plays a pitcher, just give him that extra AB.
Stepping into the box, Brennan Davis.
Now batting, center fielder.
And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
You're telling the
A lot
pitcher
of
to
times,
steal.
if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good...
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Garcia. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Come on now.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two.
Hey, nobody.
The thing is, the hitters are starting to learn how to hit that slider, though.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Yeah, I don't know why it's
Davis is right there, one down.
In the end, he didn't really hit it that hard.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julio Morales.
Like
0 for 1 for him here in this one. At the knees, strike one. Morales stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's currently in the first year of it. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
That was hard hit.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner will get back standing. So now to the plate, Raybar Sanmartin. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. At the plate, TJ Friedl, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
So 5 hits. They're hitting the ball a little bit better.
Digging in now, Joshua Gibbons. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hanna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Settling in now, Jonathan India. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
I mean, the goal for any manager is to
wind
get
up and he 0-1.
These through 6. Because that way you only have to use 3 bullpen pitchers at the minimum for the most part. I mean, you could use 1, but...
And he pops it up.
Logically, you're only going to use 1.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in once again, Chris Oakey. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Here we go, right now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Take it.
And this is taken in for the second out. Standing in, Jamison Hanna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I think it's we are getting
strike
tired,
to start
so.
the at-bat. 0-1.
But it might only get to 7 this game just because of the hits being higher.
A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike
Right,
2
I gotta
now.
give you some chin music. You threaten my team.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's not
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
I really want to hear
Duncan
some
Robinson
music.
is into the
Yeah, they're
ball game
close.
now. 12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Smokies led.
So, just not as good of an outing. I mean, it ended up being decent, but.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Yeah, it's up to velocity a little bit. Let's see, we have a designated hitter, which I don't understand. This is kind of a product. I just make sure my mic is indeed working still. But I mean, we want to really just keep. I mean, in this case, it would make sense for DH to like. I mean, even in like an
Welcome to
NL
MLB.
It's like you should really give your pitchers
In now,
the experience.
Thomas Lind. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Barons, no outfielder.
Fouled off.
Thomas
I guess the second run starter.
Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's
first.
raining cats and dogs
Yeah,
out there.
so.
Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And that's lifted the other way out to left.
You take it.
Vizcaino comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Jeffrey
That was a
Ward. He
sick
went
pitch.
hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that
The thing
stretch,
is,
including a win last time
Once you
out.
start to hit
Yeah,
like
Matty,
AAA,
I've been really impressed with
It
this
gets a
team,
little bit more
especially on the
difficult.
recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound
I mean,
baseball.
I do feel like we're just
From
gonna have
offense
about
to defense,
1
pitching, it's
ERA.
all coming together for this group.
That's the ball.
Slider
Big
laid
leagues
off
is
for
probably
a
about
ball.
3.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
3 or 4.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider
So
there,
you really
2
don't-
away.
Because you need like
That's a
minimum
pretty
of 10
impressive
innings
pitch
for
from a
before
young
anything.
arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Trevor Larnach.
Oh,
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's like we are trying to become an NL.
Now a swing and a ball chop foul
You know,
right
if we
at
have to
home
get
plate.
traded in order to get to the show faster, okay,
1-1.
I'll live with it.
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting.
This one smoked the other
Shit.
way, high and deep to left. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Batting fourth.
Into the box, Joe
In
Booker.
this game,
His
I don't
first pitch
have
to him is in there for a called strike
chance to
1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, I love that pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Suzuki. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Count even now at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Right now, fellas.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he got him. Into the box,
So right now
Jason
pitching
Villa,
with the
as he'll get his first
loss,
opportunity in this one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I think that was actually a decent pitch. Like, it was, yeah, it was middle up, but it wasn't direct middle, and even
jumped the
barrel
gun a bit on
was
that swing, and he's down
most,
1-2.
He was barely on it, so it just carried.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Zach Remillard, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
So you want to keep the opponent average down as much as possible.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the.
Easy K there.
Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ramon Russell. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. On the ground to the right side. Throw just in time, and Hope was awfully close.
That was
Stepping up now, Xavier Fernandez, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Scooped up.
Although this is
Gets him at
-6
2
for
down.
9, but then like I literally just came out on that ball.
Stepping in, Thomas Lind. He
Oh,
flew
God,
out in his
right
last
on.
at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Most things are
This
shifting
gets
around the
foul.
middle,
It's
so.
0-1. And it's 0-1 to Adam Lind.
That slider broke. I mean, it's a lot of plate there, but.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half of the. So striding in, Jeffrey Ward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
I mean, it would be
Hey, we're
kinda
still
nice
in the
to
early
hit
stages
more
of this one. They're only
but
down
usually
by a
pitchers
couple of runs.
don't
But it's
get
really
that
key for this
luxury.
leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, we got no ones.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Into the box now, Joe Booker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is.
So I do like the AL Gators
The
in the
first
sense that
pitch
the
to
game
him.
goes slightly quicker, but then like,
No
you lose,
balls
like,
and 1 strike.
half the opportunities. So
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left.
because I also kind of like the
Vizcaino
minors, I
has him
think,
played
should
perfectly
have
as
the
he
same
puts
system.
it away for round number 1.
Especially once you get to AAA, especially if you're playing from NL.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Like, yeah, I get they
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike
just
1.
get them used to that fact, especially the pitchers get used
Swinging
to getting hit.
strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 ball and 2
Yeah,
strikes
the
to count.
game, they don't want to do that just because they don't want to hurt the pitcher.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Line drive to center field, and he dives to make a
go.
spectacular catch.
Keeps the hits out.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Russell will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitch?
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
I feel like the game
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
83
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Xavier Fernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
0-2.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Right here.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Thomas Lind. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
So the crowd is completely gone.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Russell, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that?
I mean, you can hear that. There's literally no crowd.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Ward. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Slow little grounder left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Like, yeah, there's crowd noise, but it isn't like
stepping into the box. Trevor Larnach. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, no balls and a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Trevor Larnach becomes out number 2 this inning.
Crowd is dead.
Joel Booker is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. This one pretty well in.
Cheer for, but
at the plate, Ryan Suzuki will swing it from the left side right here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. At the plate, Jason Villa. He went down on strikes last time up. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
This is popped up. Morel is there for it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Zach Remillard. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Michael Rooker, the 6'1" right. 8-1 is the final tonight. Tennessee took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
So 11 strikeouts on 2 hits, 1 run. It's like you think you're going to have a really bad start just based on the numbers of people And that's usually when you start determining how good of a start. But we were able to calm back down. So we somehow have to get 4 swinging strikes on. Fastball. So we're going to throw a lot of 4-seamers until I know I got that. Fastball control.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
The thing is, you really want to get to the postseason ASAP. Alright, so we get to bat again, which is always great. A 3-0 record, a 1.23 ERA, so.
The Stars of tomorrow get the... Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For your Jackson Generals.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. The throw is wild and it gets away.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Digging in, Corbin Carroll. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. 0-1 the count.
3 outs becomes more difficult.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
So, 2 on, nobody out.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Dave Imro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Waste the opportunity.
Coming to the plate now, Joshua Gibbons. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
The thing is, like, yeah, the minors.
Last half of the second set to go. So, and next to hit is the catcher, Dom Marolio. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Zagunis is there to put it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Andy Yerzy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No balls and a strike to count. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a
Got
really
him.
good eye at the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's
See, I
down
kind of
on
hate that it's
strikes
got to be
for the
slam
second
strikes
out.
for that channel.
He's ready. Here's the first
The
offering.
second baseman.
Matt Schaefer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
That's
Ball
over,
one.
but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, one
Bottom
strike.
of the second here with no score. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a
The
called
question is, do they call that a 6?
strike two.
No. Apparently, they haven't caught any of them.
Seared down the first baseline.
Fair ball.
And a reach,
What?
but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
You're only going 2.
No runner, no runner.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Problem is, there's no velocity, which makes it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line.
And when I have runners on base, I
And
can't.
that will end up
really
a foul
focus on
ball.
that.
And a half-hearted swing
That's
there as they
flattered.
tie him up inside for the third strike. And bottom of the inning now. And next will be the pitcher, Cole Stapler. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one.
Stapler.
And here's a fastball in for strike
Really?
one. 91
Have it
miles an hour that time. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and
So I was
there's
able
the
to
first
get
out of the inning.
one up the pitcher. Yeah, I was only
So
I
striding
didn't count
forward
that.
now, Geraldo Perdomo, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
3-0 now.
Let's go for center.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Now he tries to bunt his way
Does that count
forward.
as a
No
swing?
dice.
8, yeah.
3-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2
Literally all
away.
4-seamers in that at bat.
Ready for another chance? Corbin Carroll will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're losing the fastball as a breaking ball right now.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Got him.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
The thing is that, like, realistically, I mean, even in the minors, you should have like only like a couple of hits.
Bullet back up the middle.
Line.
Carroll is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding in, Ben DeLuzio. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A high fastball is in there. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now
This one's
really
someone
doesn't have
else
an answer
swinging
for
miss.
anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
this is just some
That
4-seamers.
elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Vizcaino is right there.
And they're having issues
There's
timing
the
this.
second
which I
out
think
of the
is
inning.
more funny. It's like the more 4-seamers you think they would see
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm
Both clubs
requesting
with 3 hits in the ball game.
a swing and miss out of one person.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Like, legit, we're under like 100 on that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andy Yerzy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Really do not want that person.
Smoke toward third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Matt Schaefer is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Fouled away.
A little bit more.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Striding into the box, Ryan Grotjahn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing across here this half. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joshua Gibbons. Here's a look over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Matt Lipka is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Lipka becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Geraldo Perdomo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Standing in, Corbin Carroll. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set. Kevin McKenna is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Joshua Gibbons is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Let's
go now. One time.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready now, Ben DeLuzio. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. And another foul ball.
I think else, like, you should get like a stamina boost if you throw X.
Another one sent foul.
So Slaughter comes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dave Imro. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
13 Ks in one game.
That evens it up 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The next 1-2 pitch.
The problem is our pitch count's getting up there. And I think unless we get the lead, we're done after 8 at most. Possibly done after this inning.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Dom Marolio. He was a ground out victim last time up. And they start him out with a slider, good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Two out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Oh, they are warming up, 2 guys.
Skipper out of the dugout.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that...
18 innings, holy shit. And we legit went 6. I think that's why. I feel like, okay, we... 6 2/3. Dominant ass start, though, but the 4 hits and also the 4-seam thing killed us.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
And a cutter. Yeah, let's do a cutter. That's evil. That is the definition of evil. Because, like, not only do you have to get 20 strikes, which is easy, it's like get 4 strikeouts on the pitch. Oh, fuck, DH. I hate when there's DH. Because I've always debate about, like, at least because Double A is so freaking easy. Actually, yeah, let's just stand at least to the next level.
Minor league base.
Play ball.
So I don't care.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Kyle Keller.
Okay, the problem is Double A becomes so nostalgic. Because the problem is Double A becomes such an easy, like, okay, when I'm getting 13 Ks, obviously because the AI did it, it's gonna put on AI level. Yeah, I wish you could have like, at least 6 slots, but...
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Yeah, the reason why I do not like playing until I hit the bigs is
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Because, okay, AAA, you get to the experience.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Like, it's just super boring in order to, like, just... Because the league is... So, I mean, if they do add single A, like, it's going to be ridiculous. And I do think, like, that wouldn't be bad either. Because of the fact that, like, especially, like, maybe for, like, the first week. Yeah, single A. Just so the game can better...
A manager checks in with his ball club.
I think that'd be kind of nice to be able to start off in a higher division if the game thinks like you're doing, like I mean, like in a week you're getting like 1 to 2 outings, so.
From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next determining which prospects will be and getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
The thing is, I would, like, even if we can get, like, a long relief role, that's a little bit better than...
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world... But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these A manager checks in with his ball club.
And I don't think that should be in there. Like, this needs... I get it, but no. Like, no, because the attributes they usually give you are, like, stuff you don't need. And it's even more ridiculous. Like, it was at least nicer in the old one because you could put the points to where you needed it. Now it's just almost completely useless, I mean, unless, like, you specifically need something. Alright, let's continue to sim. Sorry, I'm buying another piece of rolling stock, because why the hell not? So legit, I just bought it a piece for one stock and accepted the offer. Hold up, give me a sec.
A pitching coach offers reassurance to a pitcher who's been knocked around a bit lately.
I don't care about the stupid little all-star game.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city, putting on a new uniform. A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Alright, so we are apparently still doing good, even simming, so.
A player receives input from a coach.
Okay, maybe not as good as I thought. I expect the area to be. Oh, no, I'm doing decent in the first. Definitely want to get the stamina up, though. Like, that is high priority.
With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
If, for whatever reason, we do make the postseason in AAA, we are fighting. We really should probably be working on yes, get some stamina. Oh yeah, we're pretty much guaranteed the postseason spot.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Let's go to Case Bernard. Oh, I'm actually the highest ranked captain already in the season.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of
eyes
the organization
are on this much. Yeah, so anyone, I don't think anyone's watching, but yeah, anyone in the Model Railroading community, I just bought another effing cap car. Like, I'm addicted at this point. I still need another one that actually has lights and can fix the Kato. I just want to see what the brand was like, because this is a metro car, it's a passenger kit. I've wanted to do a passenger kit, so I'm going to do one on my own. Like, these cars I know, like, look pretty nice. I don't remember if they have interiors, but I really don't. I mean, I thought I remember, like, it was just, like, a really dark shade that they did instead, which... I don't know, I haven't really seen a video of it in like a couple of months, so... See, the ones everyone wants is the Nipplin. Like, I keep forgetting I'm wasting my time with Captain. The Nipplin Shapiros are definitely the one everyone wants, and the ones that no one has. But that way I can make a decision if I want that, if I ever get it. Oh, damn it.
Late in the season and holding a comfortable division lead, a young team is
And they're going to see
cautioned
you
not
hanging
to
by
let
a
up.
thread by like a little bit.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Thanks, phone. My phone just decided to be like, nope, I'm just going to crash. Because obviously I'm checking other things. Yeah, so I pretty much got $11 off. So I literally just got free shipping, pretty much. Okay, I did not know you could have headbands in this game now, but okay, then either that or else it's a glitch.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread,
You
this
said that
skipper
like a
calls
week
for
ago.
a last stand.
I mean, we're going to probably be around 80 wins, so hopefully a little bit higher. $80. Play next appearance. 1 in 5, but our ERA was decent, so. See, the question is, will we even get a postseason experience? Okay, we are game 2, I think. And anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure my mic's still working, and in fact it is.
First pitch coming, here it is.
The pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
7:07.
I have nothing to cover, personally.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Cut.
And with that, here's a look at the visitor starting lineup.
Zero.
What's the key for a road victory in this one?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker.
Yeah, this has got to be game one.
It should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Taylor Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher,
Reined in. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first.
So that was
see how this is scored. Standing in now, J.J. Matajevic.
They waited for the
Take a look
first
at a
base.
slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no error.
My question is, according to the lineup, stupid shit.
Digging in, Xander Wheel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Jack Mayfield is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Oh.
Wheel aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is lifted to shallow center field. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Corey Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway. Digging in is the outfielder, Chas McCormick. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row.
So our
This
overall
guy's
is
slider's
definitely
so
low.
good. I think he might throw it again.
Connor Myers is going to come in now and take over following the injury. In now, Gray Kessinger. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Injury in the postseason. Let's hope.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. First pitch on its way. Pedro Torres will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike.
I do
It's
personally think
0-1.
because we have a low ERA.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the
Postseason is
side.
probably a real challenge just to see how
All
we
set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Gosuke Kato. Right there for strike 1.
So we at least want to be in the bullpen.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
All in. 1 and 2. You should be getting a hitter in Double A, but not in
2-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Saying I want splitting down.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on
a
the
single.
right here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the
We're
4th inning
having
opens
issues
with
with
a
that.
leadoff single.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes.
First
and
K.
the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
23.
J.J. Matijevic is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Cold strike 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the
now
side,
it's
and that will
starting
do
to
it.
get-
No runs on a hit, no errors. And
Hey, get ahead.
Is it gonna
first
one, two,
pitch
three?
on its way.
The right fielder.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Because it's like right now, I think they're averaging about a hit an inning, so it's like they're right now only averaging.
High in the air out to center field.
I got it. I got it.
Myers is there, and he has it for the first out.
I think so. We can start to go 1, 2,
Riding
3.
in once again, Jack Mayfield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jack.
Pitch sharply, but foul down the right side.
That'll look a hell of a
Bases
lot
are empty,
better
1
for
man
us.
out. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And the thing is, these hitters are a lot better than
Now
what
in the
we're used
box,
to facing.
Corey Lee.
The catcher, number 35.
Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
That's why I
Hey,
think
he's
if
close
we,
to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Hit on the ground down the first
day off in
baseline.
the playoffs is always great, at least as much.
Here he
as
comes
possible.
on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and
It's
2
a
strikes.
blowout burns the bullpen.
The 1-2.
That's why your offense always wants to like ram. Some
Bases
at
are
least
empty
have
here
one
with 2 men
game
out.
where it's-
Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will
down
continue.
in cutter.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
To short. Fielded cleanly.
Ground ball.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Chas McCormick. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
The thing is that the
Pitcher
counts
wants to have
getting
a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
high. The thing is, if we can get our
Digging in, Gray Kessinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop. Gray.
Strikes him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
because it would suck just to go, big leagues.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself
Like,
for the
just
out.
go back down, even though we're had a decent season.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Pedro
Which they might have
Torres.
called.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
He
Tried to
marks.
check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and hit in the air to left.
9 pitches it takes him to get it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gosuke Katoh. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I feel like
1-1.
But like the next 2 hitters look identical.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Heading out towards shallow right.
Kind of slowed it down.
Hogue is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Ready once again, Taylor Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
That was mislocated.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he fouls this one.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm not doing trends today. Decided to stream this today, so actually I go back and forth.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I mean, in the model rarity thing, I want to at least try possibly making videos
Still
on
1-2.
Most likely a live stream, I'm thinking.
Now
but I just ordered the kit, so depending on when I have time to
pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The classic foot slider. And we'll have to leave it there.
I mean, it might be
strike
safe for a couple
3,
weeks
and that
before
will retire the side.
Building it, but I haven't built it well.
Leading off the inning, Xander Wheel. And they'll need him to get something going here. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
2 strikes.
We're getting aggressive.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The question is, can we go all 9 in this game?
Digging in to try it again, Jack Mayfield. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Oh, great. We're getting tired.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right.
That's a double.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered.
Our bullpen kind of exploded. But still a solid start. Just the 5 hits, though, like. But still, I mean, like, we started settling down. And that should hopefully boost us to maybe
a 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on closeout opportunity. A proud skipper addresses a room of young competitors 1 win away from competing for a league championship.
Dodgers defeated the Yankees. Bruh. Cubs lost 2 starters. Ability. Give me 100,000 and I'll give you a deal. Okay, week.
An unexpected turn.
What?
And just like that, a player must pull up roots and move on to the next destination. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade.
I do not agree to this.
In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. Some players take it better than others, but unexpected trades are a fact of the game, as are discontent players seeking trades to more desired destinations.
And we're not even in the spring training roster. Oh, that's a pain in the ass.
Manager checks in with his ball club.
Fuck. This is why I hate these things. Like, you get 2 a season. I just want to be in the show, and I don't agree to it. It seems like every time I have one of these things, now I have to play 5 seasons in order to be even and not make it to the big leagues, because otherwise it starts a clock that you're stuck. I did not hit that. Okay, so apparently we already suck, so... Shit, the package has already been shipped. I'm actually more impressed on this. Like, usually when you order something on eBay, it takes like 5 minutes.
Check-in from one of his coaches.
Days usually. But if it's been shipped, we actually might get it by Saturday. Which doesn't really help because... Okay, so it's just a tracking number. But that'll definitely assist, so... So we might be able to do it Monday, man. Then I don't know. I really gotta see if it comes. It's coming from Illinois, so it's not like it's going far. Because I think if it can get to the post office today, which it should, it's not 4 o'clock yet.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
I mean, we literally have a 270, so it's not like we're doing bad. Okay, just shut up. Stamina should go up again. Like, I just don't want to hear the thing you're sent down in trade. Because one, I went out of this organization.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
What?
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I was expecting this to be very quick. But the thing is, about 5 years in, it's pretty much sinker. I mean, 2 would be the ideal one to do, but they don't allow that one yet.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Oh, because that's usually the dialogue for that. Sticker break, splitter break, clutch. Like, I get it, starting pitching is, but I did not want to go to the AL. Like, that was the one thing I don't want to. And it's harder to actually start in the AL. Like, I've been traded to the A's. That was a different character. I forgot which one that was. That was special. That was just special. Like, I mean, like, our MLB career did not. It was like
a manager checks in with his ball club.
That's been like one of the 3 to 4 year ones. Still saying 9:15. Holy shit. There's an estimated arrival. Like, it's coming from Illinois, not.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I mean, I say we're MLB ready, but the problem with the AL is like you don't get to hit ever, which is like kind of ruins half the fun. I mean, it's nice once in a while, but like every fucking game.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
I do need my stamina to keep rising though.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
So I got selected for the Futures game.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Should probably reset the clock there, but... So my question is, do my Discord server... Yeah, okay, it did. I really gotta add a gaming channel to that. Like, I thought the Justice Fine thing would literally be like a passive-aggressive thing. I mean, yeah, you can call it up at any time, but it doesn't really matter unless you're... Can we pass the trade deadline?
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs.
Like, I never even said... See, and this is what I kind of hate, though. Like, you can't say yes or no to trades, usually. See, and that just kills the vibe, because no one really wants... Like, that's what I hate. Like, if you pick the team, you should not be trading. Because we're probably looking for some hitters, and but the thing is, we can actually rejoin the Cubs if we don't make the big leagues, which seems like the way we're going. We are gonna do pull the same shit. The thing is, the longer, I mean, okay, yeah, you want to be about 80 overall by the time you hit the show, but it just takes, for some reason, a little bit longer to develop. I mean, yeah, you don't get as much repetition, but the relievers...
Late in the season and holding a comfortable division lead, a young team is
I'm not even going to play
not
the
to
postseason.
let up.
I mean, yeah, MLB bullpen would be good for at least just new pitcher.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
81 and 44, last hanging by a thread. Holy shit. Oh, that's high. Like, damn high. Because the minor league is, like, they only play, like, 140 games, I think. I know they're a little, they have less games because they don't play last month. So I guess this, yeah. It'd be kind of funny. It's like, oh yeah, you're not in the postseason with like almost 90 wins.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
90 wins. I want to know how that would help me fielding.
Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity.
So we gotta win, and then our team just... Dodgers have defeated the Twins, that's why. So Albert Pujols for 21 MLB season. No, I'm not signing that. Twins, I am not. Yeah, and you're... Cheapskates.
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Oh, okay. Okay, now we suck. Yeah, so we're going to be in the bullpen to start a career. Which I'm okay with here. Because, okay, yeah, you could lose the things, but I would rather at least get some experience and start the clock now. Because one, now I get that extra talk with the agent.
Joshua Gibbons is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joshua Gibbons.
Oh, we actually get this one.
Plays it first here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the
And
ground.
a base
And Belt is
hit.
aboard. It's a base hit.
First pitch, welcome to the big leagues.
Now batting.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons.
Why isn't that?
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Kind of like the glove, though. Like, why'd that go?
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
First big league
So it's 2
strikeout.
runs on 3 hits, no errors in a run. New inning set to get underway. And
gameplay. What would that be under? Yeah, that's what we want.
digging in next will be the outfielder Nicky Delmonico.
I do
Field shifted
prefer
well
that.
to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Like, cause
Chopper
that way
to
I
short.
don't
Reined in.
sign.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count.
The thing is, because we are only playing most
A fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
And we're down by a lot, so you just gotta hope.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the White Sox 5 and the Twins nothing.
Oh, they added a little bit.
Next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Really good contact.
The 1-2. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
So right now we're just trying to hold the lead.
And another foul ball.
This is opening day, and we're already got our first appearance.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
So obviously we won't be put in the rotation right away, but
grounded slowly to the left side.
If either an injury happens or
throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
He's 6, so running.
So it's a runner at first as a result of a throwing error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. High in the air into shallow left center.
Ball, I got it.
Polanco ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Well, you do really hope your team's
ready
shit,
to take
especially
his
when
hacks
you
again.
don't want to be
Luis
on.
Robert, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
We won't get our first career win right away either.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
5 runs in 9.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next
guy. It's supposed to be harder.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Beautiful. Next, now we've seen the hitters at least once. So.
Yanked high and deep down the line
Foul.
in right. And it's a foul ball.
Not by much.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game.
The
Palehose posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
So 2 hits, 4 strikeouts in an MLB debut, but we're second to both. Yeah, the manager's probably like, yeah, well, we got a reliever. There probably should be in a rotation. Because usually relievers don't go 3 innings, so. Yeah, we don't know if we're just going to be slapped in right away like the manager's seen enough, but usually you get 2 or 3. Like it's going to be an entire week right now. So we haven't seen... Oh no, we got Rizzo. Okay, that's even weirder.
Joshua Gibbons will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Joshua Gibbons.
Tim Anderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. No balls and 1 strike. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air out to center field.
Got it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
so we're back just to try to...
All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Because of the ruling, once...
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
We took the lead, so.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly.
To the shift.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now batting, Luis Robert. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Did it just say he had a 908 average?
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0.
600.
Oh no!
I don't believe his career can be physically 900.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Right.
And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
But, I mean, most likely we're going to get pulled in the 8th.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Because we're going to start to get a lot more appearances.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Gibbons is there, and the side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Ending up pretty much being the secondary start. Base hit.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
0 for 2 for him to this point. This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Cut two.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Got no out.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Polanco is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Josh.
What?
We're running to Walmart real quick, okay?
Okay.
And your stock is stuck on this thing here.
Huh?
Yeah, it's on the railing.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Chop towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Run does score, but we'll take it.
Ready now for the White Sox. Yohan Moncada will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. 1-0 the count. That's by him for strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning. Get a run. Tyler Duffy is out from the bullpen.
All right, they're going to go to the setup.
How you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up.
Second appearance, we had our first big lead done.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
I mean, your first win, especially in the bullpen, you're not going to get a lot of those, but I mean, because now it goes by statistics. Oh, we got a runner on second, nobody out. Twins wake up or something? Because I'm coming out of the bullpen. .142 isn't bad. Plus, we're inheriting a runner.
Joshua Gibbons enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away.
And the thing is, we can keep your ERA low in this type of position.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Adam Frazier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Foul.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Off the plate. Come on, big guy, give me your stuff right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up.
I'm okay with that.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in now for Kansas City, Cam Gallagher, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off there 1-0.
Just outside.
Dozier stands at second with 2 gone.
Strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Thing is, I don't know why you were taking.
Just hung in there
I mean,
on that one.
You're up by 6 runs, but.
Hey, shut him down. Get big for us right here.
Here's another 1-2. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
So Pham went back to Missouri.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
To 1-2 now. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
So more or less
digging in and looking for more. Number 27. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Someone's been ripped out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side.
Yeah, you are
foul.
Right.
6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for Kansas City to this point. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler. He flew out in his last at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
How many punch outs?
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eduardo Cairo. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
He's going to end the oh!
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging, fun infield single right there for his 3rd knock in the
first baseman called me out.
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire, getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 6-4 the outcome today. The Kansas City Royals took the lead.
6 keys. Jeez. And you don't give me a start over. Okay. Either that or else I just don't really want to burn my arm out yet. Thinking I'm probably like a year away from contending. So the next game, and we're back in the same situation again. So a .96, run 2 outs, runner on second. Remember, I just pitched 3 innings this game day before, so I don't have as much endurance.
Joshua Gibbons answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
1,000 hits in 11 seasons.
Popped up. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
That misses. 1-2.
The thing is, yeah, I mean, I get that we have. Oh my God.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He clearly isn't fighting.
The 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now batting, center fielder.
Luis Robert stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luis Robert becomes out number 2 this inning. Brandon Belt is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
So the White Sox are a bunch of veterans.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Jimenez is off at first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. No balls and 1 strike. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Reined in. And there's 1 away.
Yeah, we've really not had a slugger looking on this one.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And they can also technically win Cy Young if they're that good.
The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yasmani Grandal stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1.
So we are probably going to be more.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a good pitch.
So they're held in check. Last half of the 7th here. And up next is Tim Anderson. Line towards center field.
Straight down the middle.
Buxton is right there. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He singled his last time
40
up.
pitches out of it.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to
just easy out there.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and it's gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason.
Yeah, okay, first of all, he just got lucky on that one because that was a well executed pitch. It just was over the wall. And plus, also when you're throwing 40 plus pitches, plus you throw through like 30 the game before, it's not a good mix. Oh, we're going in like the 5th inning. Like, dear God. Wait, is this literally the next game? Oh my God. Okay, so they're like, I think what they're trying to do is stretch out her arm. Because they probably want us in the rotation, but they can't really confirm.
Joshua Gibbons is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 15
already.
Joshua.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yohan Moncada is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And that's what I think we're doing is we're just getting stretched out for a potential
Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Lifted the other way down the left field
line.
That means and that will end up a foul ball.
They think you're good enough, but they don't really want you.
And he struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Hit down the third baseline.
Hold that.
This will get foul for strike 2. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Gibbons, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Eloy Jimenez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The thing is, it looks like the Twins have right now a very short leash.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
You have a short
nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Now to the plate, Luis Robert. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Yeah, like we are definitely being stretched out.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
So we had like some
Don't be
days off
shocked
early.
if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
And foul
Just able
ball.
to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1.
That's the
Foul
foul
ball.
ball.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Neither
Alright, he's
guy
in that pitch
giving
enough.
in here, and they'll do it again.
Come on.
Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last
I think it's
trip.
usually
Hit
out
in
of
the air to
bullpen, your
center
K for
field.
9 is a little bit higher.
Loriano is there.
Because
2 gone.
One, you'll only be seen for a couple innings at most versus.
Next up is the
potentially 9.
sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, those runs really don't matter right now.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the
basically
catcher
0-0.
behind the plate.
It's like whatever
Ouch.
happened doesn't really matter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
That's right.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in
0-2.
control. 0-2.
But I do think like we could be on the move fairly
Struck
early
him
this
out.
season.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter.
And he
This
gets
team's
a
gonna be
piece of
looking
it here,
for
but
a
it's
decent
chopped
pitcher.
foul.
Anderson.
All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And he lays
1 ball,
off
1
for
strike.
ball 1.
The thing is, the Twins obviously want to get a couple of years though,
Right
And
two.
it's 1-2.
but the team might be desperate, saying,
got one
"Yeah,
right
we
here."
want this pitcher." You guys clearly.
Liner
understand.
toward right center. And
Hey,
that'll make
this
him
is
1
basic.
for 4 in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Now
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is
Now batting.
he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the...
And the throw to first is
And
there. The inning is over.
double
So no
play.
runs on 2 hits, no errors.
Your
And Tyler
attention,
Duffy
please.
will come on out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they
Shall we
just keep
still
on keeping
blow it?
on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row.
So pretty much another wasted game. So our pitcher uses definition terrible, so we're probably like the only good pitcher in that bullpen. So you really don't have games to close, you really don't have anything. Okay, so we're inheriting some trouble. No one out. It could be worse, it could be bases loaded, but I mean this is very hard to work around. What's the standings look like? It might be too early still. Yeah, it's probably way too many.
Joshua Gibbons comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Lefty sits slightly better, but saves opportunities.
Stepping up to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Andrelton Simmons will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
But that ain't my run.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Buxton will get there, and he puts it away.
I mean, you're expecting damage to be done.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1
because
in
of
the
the situations
ballgame.
I'm getting put into, your ERA is going to go higher naturally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, it should be.
The bouncer to the left side.
Jeez, that was scorched.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6.
Not been able to get our endurance
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
Pitcher so much, it doesn't really.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knee.
Yeah, I don't think
this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
All even now, 2-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Slider again. You can just smack that.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Tim Anderson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
That ball's going to leave the building.
Back to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
And that's literally where the catcher
and the
told
next
me
to
to
bat
throw.
will be Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he takes strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Either that or else the White Sox have just seen us so much.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Lifted in the air to center.
No, I'm just going by
and
what
he'll
my
get
catcher
there in
wants.
plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons.
I mean, I think it's going to be
newly
that
entered
also.
into the
You're
ball
talking
game,
about
so this will be his
30
first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and 1 strike.
But yeah, your stamina's going to get good. But
into the corner and slicing foul.
yeah, we're not throwing that again.
The windup and the
slow it
0-2
down a
pitch.
bit. Pitch.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
So we kind of made this
lifted in the air out towards left center.
I mean, I think
Buxton
I can understand.
Calls off the left fielder as he
pitching
takes charge for the second
for
out.
so long.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eloy Jimenez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Settling in now, Luis Robert. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Because I have seen it, like, good teams raking.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. One there. Relay to first, and Belt is gone. It's a double play.
So at exactly 40 pitches.
So base is empty now after the double play.
I mean,
and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nicky Delmonico. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1.
I mean,
this one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. The 1-2. Turned on down the line. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is 6-2, the final total today. The White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Michael Kopech.
Not a great game, but I mean, 4 innings this time. I mean, I'm kind of pissed off at that. Like, you're going on almost every game, you're throwing like 40 plus pitches, and your team can't even get you a break. Okay, I got a couple of
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tommy Harrett, really a big situation. So the Twins are somehow in 4th place. Really 3rd, but in 2nd, but like, ugh. We're still, our ERA is low.
Joshua Gibbons is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 15.
Next up for Detroit, Anderson Miller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
So
there's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Points. Okay.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
Straight up.
Pitch popped straight up. Gibbons is calling for it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Nico Goodrum. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Candelario at second with 2 down.
I mean, especially the last play.
Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Darren, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat.
And a base hit.
Now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit.
A little
and the run is in to score from 3rd.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy.
That isn't my
to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much.
And the runner is in from second.
That's going to kill the ERA.
And he's in safely to 3rd as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That's
a
really
monster
gonna
at
hurt
that
DRA.
right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
Something to 225. So.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
I mean, but that's a hard situation.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, C.J. Cron. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
No runner, go hold.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. A bouncer up the middle.
It's going to move him up to third.
And there's one down now.
Now, in this situation,
James Pazos takes the call from the pen. 9-6, the final tally in this one. Detroit wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
I mean, okay, first of all, you cannot expect someone hasn't been rested really to pitch good after a while. I mean, you can kind of just see how my games have just kind of. But one, you're inheriting a very shit situation. Why am I going on then? Like, it's a 6-3 lead. Why am I going on? Okay, apparently thinks I'm still in the minors.
Joshua Gibbons enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 15.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
I think they're just trying to stretch us out.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Correct what we were
Two well executed pitches at the knees right there. But I know this hitter's looking for something up.
I mean, when you're getting called so
Tried to
damn
get him to
much,
go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
you will get unreliable after a while.
Hit to third. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
I want to drop that 261.
Digging in once again, Isaac Paredes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It'd be great.
Sends
if,
that one out of play for strike 1.
That's decent.
3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And I think what we're doing today is
neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
See if it was just the Tigers really had a good hitting day, or
hit hard toward the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
You only got a single off that?
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Paredes, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball, that's
and 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center.
That ball is gone.
Goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
1 for 2 in the
So
ball game.
apparently now we hit the shit stint.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this
one
one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Your arm's just tired.
Standing in, Grayson Greenier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strike.
Control isn't going to be there as much.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Be smart for them to pull me now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario
Yeah,
is there,
338,
and that's
so.
the third out. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, number 49. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, they have someone going.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Jeimer Candelario is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That ball is down the line.
Shit.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that.
So back-to-back shit outings. I think Minnesota should really learn that I've been overworked. Because definitely being overworked is...
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Oh, I'm actually at the highest already. Okay then. I'm always looking. Okay, I got some rest this time, so let's see if that works. But oh my god, I'm sick of these scenarios because they're literally like you're nowhere close. You are literally nowhere close to any of these guys.
Joshua Gibbons enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
For the Twins, number 15, Joshua Gibbons.
In now, Luis Robert. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The Twins give us a little bit
First
of
pitch is a
rest.
splitter for a cold strike.
That's what we like to see.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fielded cleanly. Throw
And
will be
terrible.
well late as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And he gets him to go after 102 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Polanco. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in next will be the outfielder Nicky Delmonico. Liner toward right center. Laureano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jamie Martin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, one away.
So I believe postseason does count if you can.
That's in there, and he's deep in the
Like,
hole now,
obviously
0-2.
postseason wouldn't count as
What a nasty pitch right there.
blocked.
Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
But you might,
comes
depending
on
on
a
how
ball
many
and 2
years. I mean, I
strikes.
think if you make it most years, you'd probably be able to squeak it. At least probably like a quarter of a year. Just based on the number of games. Like, you'd get a bunch over that stretch, so...
And this
There
is
we
swung
go.
out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Good hard sinker swung out and missed, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. In there, 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
So we've kind of returned back to our old form.
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This ball will be chopped foul.
The thing is, like, we really don't have any evidence of, like...
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, one down now, one down.
And, like, who knows, we're probably going to have to get traded in order to go
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Because right now, we're
Again,
not going
a
to get the
1-2.
starts we really need. We're going to get the innings.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. In there, strike 1.
Got a good pitch on that.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 home.
Off the plate, ball 1.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
That's a problem.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eloy Jimenez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Yeah, there's like no
The
fans.
1-0.
Like, yeah, no.
A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Luis Robert stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he falls behind now 2-0.
The thing is,
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is there, 2 down.
What we really need is...
Into the box, Brandon Belt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
At least like
now
a
the
couple
slider
innings.
gets the call in the bottom part of the
But
zone.
unless we get starts, we're not doing well.
Just a bit too much run on the
Really,
sinker
this
that
is like
time as it
a
misses
minor
off the
league
outside for
season,
ball 1.
Because the only fear is
Behind
that
on that
you
swing,
get
and now he'll try to
traded
shorten up
and they
maybe
send
and
you
protect the
down.
plate.
And the
Still
thing
a
is,
ball and
until
2
you figure out that
strikes.
40 man.
The 1-2.
You still keep
5-1 our score as we play the 8th.
Despite the fact that
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And it's quickly
fell
0-2.
off.
Hey, we got 2.
The pitch. Swing and a chopper to third. Reined in.
Oh my God! And
Oh,
a base.
not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning.
They're gonna keep us
New
on.
inning set to get underway, and digging in
We're
is
going
the
to
switch-hitting
50
catcher,
pitches.
Yasmani Grandal. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Our manager's crazy.
High chopper over to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Onto the bag with it is Rizzo.
54, but that's...
And tonight's comes to a conclusion.
Like
6-1 the final. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an...
And for a reliever, that's awfully high. Like, that's literally telling, hey, your pitcher, hey, we don't give a shit about you. We're just going to throw you out there because we have no one. So we have fallen to 3rd place, 8-11. So we had under an average. So apparently
Joshua Gibbons takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
I've seen me like what, 300 times already?
Good swing, just got to try and straighten
so
that one out.
Maybe throw 50 pitches the game before.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. A fly out and a single for him so far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
I'm assuming
good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
One out.
This is a guy you really don't want to hit on the ground.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Slaughter.
Now the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Sometimes just calling everything but.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Number 36. He's got it, and the side is retired. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply, but fouled down the right side.
So the question is, do we even have any quirks yet? Nope. Which is actually somewhat of a good thing. We really should have sinker ball.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Into the box now, Jamie Martin, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone. Allow him to get the bunt down.
Double play on a bunt attempt.
On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Tim Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. The pause and the 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes!
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Back goes Rosario. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves. They should. Anytime you come.
Well, okay, let's think about this. We've probably faced the Sox 90% of our outings, so it's not like they haven't seen us. And that plus our position of like when you're always going on.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
You know, I'm about to just say screw it and simulate this season because damn it.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Fuck. I did not mean to hit X. I think it's like 40s. Okay, that just jumped to 2. And I mean, the whole reason why I'm 7 is like, I usually don't want to, But I mean, like, okay, when your team is this bad and you really don't want to be there, because it's not like I'm really getting any opportunities.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Like, okay, look, it's like an inning at a time.
A player's agent calls to touch base.
Get me out of Minnesota.
The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
I don't care if I have to go back to the minors for a season or two. I mean, I just want out.
See, it's not too bad. I can get my sock off the railing.
What?
About hands.
No one cares.
Where are you playing?
I'm over this show.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Shit.
What?
Talking to myself. Going crazy. It's fine.
The player receives an update from his representative. A major league manager sometimes has to break unwanted news. This player learns he's being returned to the limbo that is AAA baseball. Whether it will be a week, a month, or a year, he cannot know. A manager checks in with his ball club.
What?
You need a game chair. It looks very uncomfortable.
No shit. Well, that was expected. That was literally expected, but also I don't really want to be on a team. Wrong button. Like, I really don't want to be on this team. I mean, also that's the thing. Like,
this minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
which now is going to be even harder to get traded because we were in the big leagues, but we are, however. Like, shit, we go right to a 129, so... That's why I said it's harder to start in the AL than it is in the NL, so... The only difference is we have MLB experience.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Like, look, we go down here, we start pitching ridiculously well.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
But that's the problem, like, if you're in the minors, like...
A player receives input from a coach.
We had a great start to the season, but the thing is, I don't know how it works now with being on the 40-man.
Sometimes dreams do come true.
Again.
This player is about to get the chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show.
So now the real question is, Are we a starter now? Either that or else they're really not going to give us a chance. We're just on the roster. Oh! So we're 2-3, 32 and 372. Ain't bad, but apparently that was enough to get the hook. Down to the minors.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you. Joshua Gibbons is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tommy Pham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
And
he's ready. Here's the first offering. Number 27 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Gibbons, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
67 degrees our game time temperature.
The thing is, it's going to take
count still at 1-2.
A month just to get
bases are empty, 1 man
under control.
And another foul ball.
She missed like majority of the season, so
good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Jorge Soler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
No.
And there's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
So we return to the show.
Hey, come on, guys.
Now here's the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Cairo, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
We might be up and down a few times, but...
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
So we're just like advance, because obviously the Twins don't want to keep you in the minors.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
That can also get you traded.
Got no one.
The thing is, you're up super quick, so it's not like... And I have had seasons where it's just like you're on the thing for another 2 years before they realize, like, oh crap, this hasn't been up in a while.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
And most pitchers usually go up, like, up
hit
and down.
Sharply on the ground.
Base.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Most pitchers starters go up and down a couple times.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Hey, nobody away.
Cairo on at first, nobody out. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heated.
So he sets him down swinging. Hunter Dozier becomes the first out of the inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Back goes Rosario. And this one is gone. A home run.
Definitely a case of mislocation there. That splitter's a good pitch when it's down in the zone, but when you leave it in the middle like that, those kind of splitters go a long way.
Frazier, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handled to this guy drafted in the middle rounds,
and
he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Stepping in now, Michael Gigliotti. No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, get him with your best stuff right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A double play ball to second. 4. A tag for 1. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
The problem is we already had the pitching coach come out once.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nicky Lopez.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Lifted in the air to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, number 27. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Sort of
a 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
They really don't know what we're going to be.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
I command you to stop.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. To the plate now, Eduardo Cairo as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Get him yourself right here.
2-2 to count.
All these Cubs fans are probably like looking forward and then they hear that.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Welcome back as the Twins look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Dozier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And that's in there for strike 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
And
that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Count is 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Alrighty.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kurt Casale, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time.
And he'll hit
back goes Rosario. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And he popped him up. Polanco over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
So we're going to have a very short start if we keep screwing up.
Digging in, Michael Gigliotti reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the
way our
strike zone.
offense is,
Gigliotti is a guy
lost,
that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez.
I mean, I'd like to
he'll
turn
take
this
a tough
season
pitch on the
around.
outside part of the plate for strike one.
And turn this into a...
Just a bit late, and he's falling
At least
behind
getting a
0-2.
Dropping the ERA down.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
The question is, did he go? He swung at that. He went on that. That's strike 3.
Hey, come on, guys.
So game logic
From the
breaks.
stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Fraley will reach out with one hand to make the... Ready for another shot now, number 27. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
So somehow our offense cannot hit. Like we got one run.
Right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Like, I really don't want to be freaking 1 and 2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Eduardo Cairo is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one.
Another homer.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate.
I think the Twins are just more or less trying to see what we got.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Curt Casali will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game, and he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Yeah, so we got another damn freaking loss.
And that can pretty much mean back down for you. Because I don't believe they can call up and send down really after that. With Firstad's injury.
They really don't want to designate us for assignment. Yeah, no, because once you get a certain point, once you send them down, they're done. So we're 2-4 record. 381. Oh god, it dropped a bit. So, you know, even if I can finish around 3
afternoon,
or even 350.
Casey Mize is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Reyes hits a little over the 270 mark. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
1 down. 1 down.
1-1.
Yeah, all right, here we go now.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Jorge Bonifacio. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
This pitcher's like, oh, throw it right down.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. C.J. Cron is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Bonifacio, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Let's go, fellas, let's go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Grounded to first. Right to Donaldson. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rogers has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Fouled away.
She should not be getting that one.
1 out, nobody on.
One away.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Isaac Paredes is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A man at third with 1 away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Anderson Miller, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the off-balance throw is right there. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
And the pitch.
Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Polanco ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate.
Anytime
You're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Striding in, Jorge Bonifacio. He drew a base on balls his first time up. No balls and 1 strike.
Here we go.
2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. Ready for another chance. Jorge Bonifacio. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And it's quickly 0-2.
It's kind of nice you can see what teams people have.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, the thing is, though, that ERA continues to start.
Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And that's what we want.
And that misses inside 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Jake Rogers. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The
1-1 home. It looks like the ERA is doing the
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Bunch of zeros.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
ERA to fix.
Digging in for his second at bat, Isaac Paredes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down the left field line and deep.
That's foul.
And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Anderson Miller will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Like, oh god.
Yeah, we got 2
just traded some
trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
So now I think the Twins are just trying to get some use out of the trade.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in. Standing in, Nico Goodrum. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
This is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
It is starting to drop.
Striding into the box, Victor Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bounce to first. Donaldson's there.
Yeah, 350's at least
and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Bonifacio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1 the count now.
I would seriously like to get some more run support.
Right side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
But the thing is, I do feel like we're going to trade.
So that'll bring up C.J. Crone. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Go ahead,
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1 out, 1 out.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still 1-2. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
So this is exactly what the Tigers need.
To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Base is loaded.
Quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Isaac Paredes, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
Your attention, please.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish your 3-game home series.
And another loss. Thanks, bullpen. I have, like, no support from the offense at all. Like, legit, it's going to be, like, a very low, comfortable ERA. Which right now we're still going to be averaging about 3. So your next start's at home, but 370. The problem is though, like, the runs are gonna kill us.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
I mean, 2 and 5, dear God. $30 games out. Oh, shit.
MLB The Show. Now at the plate, Julio Pablo Martinez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Colorado.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding away, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Joshua.
What?
Shut it down.